It's the morning before the corn moon. Yeah, you're right. Some cooking is in order. It's a couple leg quarters. Put them in the bowl. Oh. Sometimes when you thaw your chicken, you get a little bit of that. Let's get a little bit of that. A little bit gone. A little bit of this. That actually translates out to a lot. It is a cheaper blackening seasoning. That has a lot of salt in it, right? Flipped them. Gonna do it again. Might be overkill, but we're gonna add black powder. I'm sure there's black pepper, black powder. Yeah, we're adding gunpowder to this. That would make it bang on, right? All right, same thing. Gonna flip. And do the same thing. Lots of it. Lots of that black powder. We're gonna put a little more in here. We're gonna get a big bang out of this, aren't we? So, yeah. Now I wanna do something different. Totally different. I'm going to chop up some things. We're gonna do a trinity. We're gonna add garlic to it, but a trinity would be 3 things. Here's 2 of them, a bell pepper, onion, celery. It's flour. This is the different part right here. I'm putting my trinity plus the garlic into the bowl with the dredges of flour. Taking my spatula, scraping the sides, getting all that stuck on flour as much as possible off into the trinity. Stir it around. Lots of flavor gonna get trapped in this bowl if I don't do something like this, and I'm gonna need this extra bit of flour for my sauce, for my gravy that I'm going to make over a slow amount of time as I make this different kind of smothered chicken. Slow process to get to something magical. And that's fine. It can cook all morning, all day, and then be perfect for me later on. But I think we're gonna end up needing just a little bit more flour. Flour is our thickening agent. We don't want to go too crazy because we got the flour on the chicken as it browns. This is probably gonna be perfect here. I'm gonna let the trinity brown a little bit, including that flour. This is kind of like this is the wrong way to make a roux. This is the wrong way to make a roux. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, it's gonna kind of be a roux. It's gonna be a roux over time as it slowly browns, right? I have a a low heat. I'm listening to the soundtrack to an imaginary Western right now. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm a big time Western movie buff. Of course I am, right? It's what I grew up on. I was always alone. A lot of times in front of the television, watching Gunsmoke and Western movie matinee, whatever. When you grow up in Texas in the 80s, well, 70s and 80s, on the weekend, you probably got stuck watching Western movies. Because sometimes it was a marathon. Yeah, you're right. I was watching Two Mules for Sister Sarah yesterday. Now I want another cup of coffee. Can of tomato sauce. Diced tomatoes with green chilies. This is why I put the juice from those diced tomatoes into this to get the residue. Of course, I want to stir it, get it all mixed in. Sometimes I worry I'm doing things wrong by changing the steps like I did. One of the things I worry about right now is that having the flour in with the Trinity at the same time, dredging the Trinity in the flour actually, is going to create a lumpy sauce, but not so much if you mix it well and you give it time. I think all that flour will just disperse into the liquid, but depending on how you grew up, lumpy sauces might be nostalgic. And sometimes we want to achieve that. Like, say if our mother wasn't the world's best cook, but you didn't know that. I want it to come to a rapid boil, but I'd like it to be a little more crazy than that, so yeah. Up the heat. Up the heat. Give it time. Yeah, you're right. Not much time. That's enough time. That's good enough. But this is what I want to do. Now, I'm going to do this multiple times. Flip the chicken and stir it around as it progresses. But I got up one hill to a rapid boil, and now I want to go down the back side of that hill. I'm going to drop this to, we'll keep it at 1. So what we want to do, despite the fact we're going to come in here several times, flip and stir, we just want it to go simmering for about an hour or more till it's done, till that chicken's soft, about to fall off the bone, but not quite off the bone. Flipping and stirring is essential to getting everything mixed and getting the flavors all in there. You brown the chicken with the flour on it to help it stay together as it cooks and to mix in with the gravy. But sometimes you just need that extra bit of flour, and I thought, why not just start with the extra bit of flour? Let's try this, see how it works out. I think this could easily fail with a lack of attentiveness, right? Yeah, you're right. 2 hours later. I actually made this for later, but I'm gonna have a little bit of it now. Make some toast. Wow. That's going to be good later today. Yeah, you're right. I'm just going to let it sit there. I'm making other things for this meal later today, but this is just a bit of lunch. Yeah, you're right. Wow. I tend to like stuff like this for the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, maybe sometimes Friday afternoon, Friday dinner. Smothered chicken, nice gravy. This time it's a tomato based one. It's not lumpy either. Pretty good, just the right amount of everything. Wow. Yeah, you're right. This is actually a sachet. Smothered chicken has its roots in sachet, all the way back to France. Yeah, you're right, but smothered chicken is really common here. When you say sachet, people don't necessarily know what you're talking about. But you say smothered chicken, they know what that is. Yeah, you're right. And this is pretty decent smothered chicken, and I am going to go enjoy it. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel, and yeah, you're right. I'll see y'all next time.